Now locally, an Ypsilanti couple has just returned after a week in Puerto Rico. The Flair-Quinns were concerned for their loved ones who weren't getting the basic necessities of food, water, and fuel. So last Thursday, they packed up 2,400 pounds of supplies, including generators, and then they made their way to the island. Paula Tutman has been following their journey. She first met them at the airport, showed us as they were taking off, and now we can find out how their journey turned out. She's live in the Satellite Center. Paula.
Hi, Karen. Yeah, they left as 2. They came back as 3. Happy to sleep in their own beds last night, unable to sleep well because they know full well what they left behind. I want to show you this video. I want you to keep an eye on it because it really does figure heavily into what they experienced when they were in Puerto Rico. Gabby and Guillermo Flair-Quinn are now home in Ypsilanti, safe, sound, but physically and mentally exhausted, knowing that they have left loved ones with a Herculean struggle to survive the aftermath of Hurricane Maria.
When I went back, this time, I didn't recognize Puerto Rico.
Take a look at this. It's video of San Juan, Puerto Rico. They shot of the line it takes just to score a few gallons of gas. It seems to go forever. We were with them as they packed up supplies to take to their family last week.
Canned tuna, canned salmon.
Watched as they navigated air travel with what turned out to be 2,300 pounds of supplies, including generators.
Some of these are going to sit in Atlanta.
They don't even recognize the island. No trees. The flowers are gone. Bees swarm houses looking for something to pollinate. Schools are still closed. And so Gabby's 15-year-old sister has been sent from Puerto Rico just so she could have a hot shower, consistent internet to study, and cell phone service to try to find lost friends. So you don't even know what happened to some of your friends yet?
No.
Does that worry you at all?
Yes.
And note that line for gas continues.
Doesn't matter if you're poor, if you're rich, if you're old or young, everybody now has their same routine. And it's get water, get food, get gas, get ice, and then repeat.
We waked up like, what time? Like 7 a.m. and it was showtime, right? It was always like looking for supplies.
Her dad now has water at their house. So he gets Ziploc bags or bags of water, takes them over to her brother's house, who has a freezer and a generator, and they make ice there. And then they go and give it to other people.
And still, take a look at the streets. Water that is rainwater, sewage, and ocean combined. And by the way, by the time you get to that pump, that gas is already gone. So we actually let their video of that gas line roll unedited for 2 minutes, the entire length of this story. They were going about 25 miles per hour. We never ever saw the end of that gas line. I do want to point out that Delta Airlines has been a true partner. They allowed all of that freight to ship for free. They jumped through hoops to get Gabby's sister on their flight without a lot of fuss. They fed everyone on that flight for free. Listen, Karen, we know that this is a national story, but this is a local story for us. We have so many families on these islands, and I want you to know that we will continue to cover their plight in our newscasts as well as our social media platforms. Karen?
Very important story to be told, and boy, that gas line is heartbreaking. I can't believe that was going on for 2 solid minutes and it never ended.
Yeah, tough to watch.
All right, thank you very much, Paula Tutman, live for us this afternoon.